Hey guys, back with another video. And I want to cover that story about the 8-year-old who shot his grandmother after playing GTA. Now, before I get into this, I want to say, you know, video games are not the problem. Clearly, there was something wrong with this kid for him to not distinguish reality from a game. I mean, you have to be mentally unbalanced to think, shooting somebody is the same as it would do in the game. Now, once again, GTA is under scrutiny because of that kid, like I just mentioned, who shot his grandmother after he was playing. And the headlines they're pretty much trying to say, you get points by killing people, which is funny, since I've been playing this series for about 10 years, and sorry, not one time where I not one moment where I got points for taking somebody down. That is ridiculous. Never once I got points for taking people down. Now, my question is, how did an 8-year-old kid get his hands on a fully loaded gun in the first place? Why wasn't the gun locked away? Why weren't the bullets away from the gun? Because there's one thing. If I were to leave a gun laying around the house, I would have that thing unloaded. Like, the fact that this 8-year-old kid picked up the gun and shot his grandmother, I'm sorry. Video games don't do that. When I was 8 years old, I knew the difference between reality and a game. I knew the difference between right and wrong. I watched a lot of violent movies growing up. Like, I watched a lot of horror films. I watched Arnold Schwarzenegger. I saw RoboCop. Like, what happened to that guy, whoever his name is, at the beginning of RoboCop. Saw what happened to him. But did I ever once want to go outside and shoot somebody? No. Because I know shooting somebody is wrong. Like I said before, I was 8 years old. I knew the difference between right and wrong. Because I used to get ass whoopings all the time. Whenever I did something wrong, I get my ass whooped. It was that simple. So I knew right from wrong for mere discipline. And it just amazes me with people. You see a guy get his head blown off in a movie, but nobody says a word. But the same thing happens in the game, then it's suddenly an issue, a problem. I'm sorry, but games don't train people to kill. Like, look at Genghis Khan. Nobody complained about him. Like, he didn't have video games. Look at Adolf Hitler, all the crap he did. Did he have a violent game on him? No. Did Cain have a video game on him when he killed his brother Abel? No. But I don't understand how people say video games train to kill people. If that's the case, World War II, the soldiers back during the First and Second World Wars, they have video games that train them how to kill. It is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Video games are not the problem. This kid knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. Because you can't sit here, oh, well, children don't know. Yes, they do. Because I knew better when I was young. You cannot sit up here and tell me that an 8-year-old boy did not know the difference between reality and a game when there are a countless number of 8-year-olds that do. Clearly, there is something wrong with the kid. Now, it's sad that these people, the grandmother died. It's sad that they lost a family member. So, as far as I know, they don't know if they can charge the boy with any criminal, like a felony. I don't know. Maybe they're saying that he's too young to be charged with anything, but who knows? But clearly, the boy needs a psych evaluation. Just because he played Grand Theft Auto just because you play a violent game of any kind, it doesn't train you to make. It doesn't train you to be a killer. I mean, I play violent games all the time, and a couple months ago, I went shooting with my best friend, and I never once had the compulsion to pull the trigger on him because I knew it was wrong. I wasn't going to shoot him. Like, going by people's logic that say violent games make you violent, by their logic, I would have shot and killed my friend that day. But did I do it? No. Why? Because the games don't make me violent. They don't make anybody violent. Now, to do something like that, you would already have to be messed up in the head. You're not just going to take a normal, everyday person who's completely sane, just all of a sudden, oh, well, hey, I played this violent video game, so now I'm going to go and shoot some people. No. No. It's not how it works. That's not, it just doesn't happen like that. I'm sorry for those of you who do think video games cause violence. They don't. I'm sorry. You know, violence has been going around. Violence has been happening since the dawn of mankind. It's not going away. If you ban the games, guess what? Those shooting sprees, those crimes, still gonna happen. Still gonna happen. So basically, if you're trying to ban games, nothing will change because you'll still have violent shootings. So that's just something you're just gonna have to accept. So anyway, that's my take on it, and I'll have the article of the story down in the description. So let me know what you guys think about this 8-year-old shooting his grandmother. You know, and please, you know, try to keep the comments, try to keep them civil. You know, if you're gonna try to say that, oh well, I told you, games try to kill people, like games they train people to kill. I'm sorry, but I will block you because you have no evidence to support that claim. So if you get in here and try to spout BS, I will block you. But anyway, I'll see you guys later.